let's give our brother, Dr. Roland, a well-deserved, rapturous round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we say Sawadi Kap. We say Sawadi Kap, you know, in Thai language. It's a way to pay respect and for greetings as well. Sawadi Kap to everybody.
Pleasure. Pleasure, my brother. So please, Dr. Roland, introduce yourself to our audience and please let us know what you've been doing in Asia.
Yes. Well, to begin with, I would like to thank you so much from the depth of my heart for the opportunity to connect with your audience, to be part of this conversation, to share my background experience, which is quite unique. And I also want to express my gratitude to Sister Silvana. Silvana, is that correct?
Silvina.
Sister Silvana. Yes,
Silvina,
Silvina, yes,
yeah.
Silvina, for her patience and her persistence, because I was very busy. At the moment of speaking right now, I'm preparing for a trip in Pakistan, where I will deliver a training workshop for government officials of the Pakistan right now, and I was filling all the procedures, you know, to be able to take my flight, you know, safely and with all the paperwork that are needed. So anyway, thank you so much. And my name is Roland Amoussou. I'm a doctor in law. I graduated from Paris University, and I'm a lawyer from the Paris Bar Association, specialized in international law. And my introduction is already done. I will not repeat it. So what is relevant for the audience today is my experience in Asia. How come an African man, you know, born in Benin, you know, spends 20 years in Asia, not only in Asia, but in a very specific country, in Thailand. Thailand is a country of fun. It's a country of tourism. People come to Thailand to enjoy good life. The food is good. People are very friendly. They smile a lot. You have wonderful destination in Phuket, in Pattaya, in Hua Hin. So you go there, you have a nice moment, swimming, the beach. But here I am working hard and trying to share my experience. The reason is, as an African, and I think this is the main idea, the main topic of our conversation, is that I came and I became a witness. I realized that I could not just live, enjoy my time, my life, just like any other tourist coming, enjoying life and going away. I was a witness of something extraordinary happening that brought back the souvenirs of where I come from. I wonder, how come they made it? How come they were able to bridge the development gap? Because 50 years ago, Africa and Asia were equally poor. 50 years later, you can see by yourself, you're talking about Korea, South Korea. I have so many friends in South Korea. I've been going there, and also my journey of bridging Asia and Africa brought me not only to Thailand, but to Korea, to Japan, to Malaysia. Anywhere I could go, I went there with the mission of bridging Asia and Africa. So I know Korea very well. So coming back to Thailand, then my mission was to teach international law to different universities, especially engineers, right? So because law, not many people know that by mastering the science and art of law, you can give a competitive advantage to the legal system that has created this law, this system of law. So I mean, for example, the French system, the common law system, and so the legal system is a vehicle, is a very powerful instrument to help business people to negotiate the agreement and to have a competitive edge on other competitors when it comes to, you know, taking some markets. So the French government were aware of that. So paradoxically, it's to an African man like me that they gave the mission. So I was a missionary of law to promote the French law system in Asia. That was my mission initially. So when my mission was completed, I turned my back and I saw my continent. I saw Africa. And as a witness, I say something needs to be done. And in the process of thinking what could be done, based on my background as a lawyer, I was able to create a foundation. So I create the ASIAFRICA Foundation, which is an organization which needed to be created, which did not exist. And I was very surprised. When I was doing my homework, I went to the United Nations here. The United Nations has a big department here called UNSCAP. So the United Nations Department specialized from Asia and the Pacific. So I talked to the executive secretary at that time. By the way, he was in Korea. See, he was a Korean man. And I asked him, why there is no ASIAFRICA Foundation to bridge what Asia has the best with Africa, because Africa has so much to learn. And he said, my friend, this is something we should have done, but we didn't do it for many reasons. But you do the right thing and we will support you. So the UN was one of the organizations, especially the branch here in Thailand, that supported my initiative, as well as the Asian Institute of Technology. We create ASIAFRICA Foundation, and the purpose of ASIAFRICA Foundation is to bridge, to create opportunity in education, in science and technology, in business opportunities, in culture, because everything is connected. And when you talk about spiritual injection, you find spiritual inspiration, power in all of those activities. That's why I wear many hats as a lawyer, as an academic, as a researcher, as a promoter of African culture, dancing, giving conferences. Because look, when Asians started to embrace the Africa, it started more or less, I would say, 6 or 8 years ago, when I realized that the youth, the new generation, started to be attracted, to find Africa attractive in many aspects: music, dance, arts, and they wanted to learn so much, but there were not so many people to share with them who we are, the beauty of being African. I was there. I say, this is my responsibility. So I cannot just live in Thailand as a witness. I have to share my best. So to make a long story short, this is my journey. This is a reason why I dedicated to ASIAFRICA Foundation, because our motto is bridging the best of Asia and Africa, because we are closer than many people believe, and even their belief. Let me give you an example. Thailand exports more than 50% of its production of rice to Africa. Did you know that? So Thailand made almost $10 billion every year by exporting rice to Africa. But most of Thai people don't know that, you know, and there is such a gap, and the gap is not because they don't want to, because they don't have the opportunity to know better. It's not just about doing business or selling, it's also about bridging people, going out there, reaching out and sharing who we are, what we have, our spirituality, our culture, our beauty. So this is what we are doing, and that's why I'm very happy to participate in this conversation. So please ask me any question you want to ask me. And by the way, you will see in my back, the virtual background that I have is my new book that has been approved today, just today. So I'm celebrating with you another achievement, which is the art of amicability. So the art of amicability is the art of resolving disputes by creating value. It's not about fighting. It's not about who is right or who is wrong. It's about how do we together, despite our disagreement, we create value together. So this is the purpose of my book that has been approved just today. Thank you very much.
fantastic. Thank you, Dr. Roland.